and he said, well, you good about doing those kind of things, so why don't we just try to put something in place? I said, okay, well, I'm going to start making some calls, and I'm going to go put the paperwork in for the permit, so that's what I did. But we're just looking to have a good time. It's a Downtown Fellowship Day, which will be held September the 7th. That's the weekend after Labor Day weekend, and it's going to be held at 4th Street Park, which is also known as the Christiana Park. And we felt that it would be proper to hold it down there because that is a part of downtown.
Downtown, yes it is.
4th Street, from 4th Street down to Front Street and the areas where surrounding. It was a little small community, but it was so much love, Herman. And
Yes,
I know you know
yes,
about that.
yes.
There was so much love down
Shelly
there.
Mack's, what's the chicken joint down there? Down on
Holly
2nd and
Smitty's.
Smitty's, and a lot of love, lot of love.
On 4th Street.
Sweet Pea, Big Reds, and them guys down there.
Spaghetti House, Tony, White Barber Shop.
That's right, that's right. It's old school back in the day. Shelly Mack with his chicken joint.
As people used to say, oh, don't go across 4th Street because them people down there are crazy. But I'm telling I adopted myself.
I had big fun down there.
Look, I adopted myself. I wasn't born down there, but when I went down there, I just had a ball. And the love that you felt down there, whether you were born down there or not, they just took you in. Just like Kirk's mom and dad, and they took me in, Herman. And I being the only child, I always gravitated to big families. So I just felt so at home there. But we want you to come out, as we say, downtown reunion, but it's for everybody. And we're going to just have a good time. We got some things that we're trying to line up, some singing, games and face painting for the kids, and moon bounce, and just a lot of things that we're trying to do that day. Want everybody that hears us, because the word is getting out.
Yes.
Please come down. Whether you were from downtown or not, come down and help us celebrate. Because as Herman said, things that are going on now, it's just sad. It's just, I'm telling you, mind-boggling. Back in the day, we did our thing, but it was a different type of thing.
Yes, yes.
You know,
None of that kind of violence.
Not like it is now. So I'm going to let my brother speak some.
Come on in your own way, my friend.
And I'll be very
your camera right there.
As Sharon said, downtown was a community where we grew up, and it was like where a village kind of raised a child down there. And God knows I wish we had that again today, because all the violence and the unnecessary killing that's going on in this city kind of burdens and hurts my heart. So we would like to have some support from the community. Like Sharon said, come on down. We have plenty of food. We're planning on having plenty of food and drinks and activities for the kids to get into. And we got some t-shirts made with downtown on them. And we're going to be giving some of these out to y'all. She got it showed up. And old, young, rich or poor, just showing up and plan on having a good time. Thanks.
You know, as I think about Sharon back in the day in downtown, which I spent a lot of time there, Big June, Reds, Big June was a mess, Reds, those guys, love those guys. And you know, a lot of folks from all different parts of town couldn't go downtown, you know, because they'd run you up out of there now. You had to be okay, you know what I mean? Somebody had to give you a pass, you know what I mean? Red and Sweet Pea and them, they always all right. And I go down there and chasing the honeys and all that. You know how we did back in the day. And one of my best friends lived down there, Ernest Singtide. You remember Ernest Singtide?
Singtide, yes.
Singtide. I think he moved to New York or something years ago or something, but was my best friend. We hung out every day. And it was another brother down there. Was it Richard Mason?
Richard Mason.
Richard Mason, right. And those guys were just great guys. We had a lot of fun down there, the after-hour joints and all that. Shelly Mack would be downstairs with his in that big building warehouse there that he turned into his chicken joint downstairs. And those rotisseries would be turning and cooking that chicken and whatnot for them chicken sandwiches and things after everybody be leaving the bars and things. And upstairs, the guys be getting down, playing a little crap and cards and whatnot. But that's what people did. But it wasn't just like the spot, you know, up on French Street and whatnot. There were places to go a lot of times, and even some of them, reflecting back now, somebody may have been doing a little bootlegging or something, you know what I mean, had pints of things of that nature. But there was always good, clean fun, and everybody hung out and went on home and had a great time. Somebody got stoned, somebody was always there to look out for them and make sure they got home safe. So that's what you're talking about. I say every time, and Sharon, you know me better than anybody else, that like a lot of the close folks to me, Wanda and my sisters and everybody, I'm forever running late. And I'm always running somewhere, and I want to do this, I'm going to stop there, this or that, but I don't get to do it. And one of those stops I'm going to have, the good Lord willing, I done said it, Sharon, 20 times, is right down there, right across from Reverend Sellers Church, in that fenced-in yard where a lot of those folks that are retired and on disability or whatever gather down there and sit. They bring the lawn chairs or crates or whatever, and they sit there and have just a great time. That's family to them. Right there at 4th and Pine. Right there at 4th and Pine, that lot. 4th and Lombard, right. And it just moves my heart to see them. I remember a buddy of ours, Dog. Remember Dog? And Dog used to be a part of that all the time. And he was just one, in my opinion, was charismatic, and people just enjoyed being around him. And Oscar Black and a lot of the guys. And I just remember it so clearly. And I ask everybody out there that you please join these folks. I'm going to try to get through to this. Had that date again, Sharon. I'll be talking to you about it later. And like try to help out a little bit with a donation as well. Help us out again. The date, where they can get information, phone number, whatever.
The date will be September the 7th. That's the Saturday after Labor Day weekend. The time will be from 12 noon until 7 p.m. You can contact myself, Sharon Brisco, at 357-1204 or Kirk.
You can contact me, Kirk. Phone number is 302-762-9111 or 302-723-9492.
Okay, now tell me, one other brother just popped in my mind, Daryl Thurston. Where Thurston at? He's still around?
Yes.
I see him every once in a great while. Yeah, just good
around.
folks I remember downtown.
White Carol's
White, yeah. Beautiful folks. It's going to be fantastic. Any of you that can make it, put the word around and try to come on down. I'm sure you're going to enjoy yourself. It's like one of them old class reunions, if you will, you know what I mean, or family reunion, you know. And a lot of fun to be had. Get to see a lot of folks that you may not have seen for a while. Some of you may think because you haven't seen them, they've expired. Look up and here they come, you know. So it's a beautiful thing, Okay, having said that, I'm going to take a short break, going out to Ed Osborne Auto. And what's the other thing I wanted? Ivan, you know what it is. Warrior Academy. For Pastor Carey and the folks over there. And then we're going to come right back here, and I'm going to pick up my poster campaign, talk about lapping. I got some other things I'm going to try to get in over the next half. So don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. God bless you.
Osborne's Auto Repair, serving downtown Wilmington for 30 years. Delaware State certified in auto emissions. We do tune-ups, brakes, air conditioning, all car needs. Stop in and see Ed Osborne or his son, Ed Osborne Jr. That's Osborne's Auto Repair, 658-0377, or visit us on the web at osbornesauto.com. Stop in and see Osborne's.
Your instructional methods include discover the new Moyer Academy in Wilmington, a public charter school for middle and high school students ready to realize their full potential. A low student-to-staff ratio ensures each child receives the education he or she deserves, encouraging academic success with an emphasis on personal responsibility. Moyer instructional methods include both traditional classroom and teacher-enhanced online courses. Moyer's two-building campus features smartboard technology in every class, a full computer lab, art studios, gymnasiums, and on-site physical and mental wellness programs. Year-round sports, after-school activities, and clubs, and free transportation are just a few of the extras that make Moyer the perfect choice for so many families. Is Moyer right for your 6th through 12th grader? Call 302-428-9501 today to arrange a personal visit or get to know us at a weekly open house. See our website for upcoming dates. The new Moyer Academy, recognizing and meeting the unique learning differences of each student.
Osborne's Auto Repair, serving downtown Wilmington for 30 years. Delaware State certified in auto emissions. We do tune-ups, brakes, air conditioning, all car needs. Stop in and see Ed Osborne or his son, Ed Osborne Jr. That's Osborne's Auto Repair, 658-0377, or visit us on the web at osbornesauto.com. Stop in and see Osborne's.
Okay, back for the second portion of the program. And again, as always, ask you please call a friend, family member, or neighbor, and ask them to please tune in, and hopefully some things will be shared that will be beneficial to them, their families, and their community. Let me say that, and Alvin, if you can put it up in the, I guess, left-hand corner way up top or something very small. Today's date is August the 11th, 2013, because this I'm going to probably play back on some of the other shows going forward because of the content of what we're doing here. Let me say also that I want to get a plug in for the Delaware State Service Center. I received an invitation. They're going to have a open house, community meeting, and they're inviting you in to come in. It's going to be on Tuesday, August the 13th. Tuesday, August the 13th. Okay, right. And the time is 9 to 11 a.m. It's Delaware State Service Center, 500 Rogers Road. Never knew the address. 500 Rogers Road right there in Newcastle. The State Service Center would like to talk with you and get your ideas and opinions of the service they provide or ways in which they can improve. And that's a good thing. I do plan to try to be there, and hopefully I can make it. Okay, having said that, I want to go back to, again, the billboard, poster, flyer campaign, bumper stickers and all that that's going to be launched officially rather soon by myself and Ed Osborne. Eddie is one who led the charge on the eminent domain and took the fight all the way to Dover after it passed in City Council. I kind of rode shotgun with him and helped bring up the rear in some of the meetings along with Josie Roy, and Ed done a fantastic job. He's a true leader in his own right, and he's one that I'm glad to have as a friend. And the fact of the matter is, Ed's a worker. He's a worker. As we started talking about this campaign, I shared some of these things with him, and that old number of Just Say No years ago by the by Nancy Reagan and the late President Ronald Reagan, War on Drugs. And we had that number here. We did a billboard, poster, campaign, flyers, bumper stickers were on all the city vehicles, front, back, sides, garbage trucks, pickup